Shunvatam swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanaha Rudhyantaha Sthohi Abhadrani Vidhunoti Sahritsatam. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma, the super soul in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who has developed the urge to hear his message, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. Purport. The message of the personality of God, Sri Krishna, are non-different from Him. Whenever, therefore, offenseless hearing and glorification of God are undertaken, it is to be understood that Lord Krishna is present there in the form of transcendental sound, which is as powerful as the Lord personally. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his Shikshashtaka declares clearly that the holy name of the Lord has all the potencies of the Lord, and that He has endowed His innumerable names with the same potency. There is no rigid fixture of time, and anyone can chant the holy name with attention and reverence at his convenience. The Lord is so kind to us that He can present before us personally in the form of transcendental sound, but unfortunately we have no taste for hearing and glorifying the Lord's name and activities. We have already discussed developing a taste for hearing and chanting the holy sound. It is done through the medium of service to the pure devotee of the Lord. The Lord is reciprocally respondent to His devotees. When He sees that a devotee is completely sincere in getting admittance to the transcendental service of the Lord and has thus become eager to hear about Him, the Lord acts from within the devotee in such a way that the devotee may easily. The Lord is more anxious to take us back into His kingdom than we can desire. Most of us do not desire at all to go back to Godhead. Only the very few men want to go back to Godhead. But anyone who desires to go back to Godhead, Sri Krishna helps in all respects. One cannot enter the kingdom of God unless one is perfectly cleared of all sins. The material sins are products of our desires to lord it over material nature. It is very difficult to get rid of such desires. The women and wealth are very difficult problems for those devotees who are making progress on the path of back to Godhead. Many stalwarts in the devotional line fell victim of these allurements, thus retreated from that path of liberation. But when one is helped by the Lord Himself, the whole process becomes as easy as anything by the divine grace of the Lord. To become restless in contact with women and wealth is not an astonishment, because every living being is associated with such things from the remote time, practically immemorial, and it takes time to recover from the foreign nature. But if one is engaged in hearing the glories of the Lord, gradually he realizes his real position. By the grace of the Lord, such a devotee gets sufficient strength to defend himself from the state of disturbance, and gradually all disturbing elements are eliminated from his mind. Thus ends the Bhakti-vedanta purport. Om ajnana-timirandasya jnananjana-shalakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti-vedanta Swamin Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Wishing you all happy Sri Krishna Janmashtami. So we are sitting in front of Lord Sri Krishna, decorated so beautifully, blessing all of us on this sweet occasion and discussing the importance of Sri Krishna Janmashtami. We all are actually like a lost children of God. A very, very loving father or mother, and a child has irresponsibly gone away from home. The lost son, the lost daughter. For the parents, they'll be longing for them. How can I get them back? So, Krishna is feeling like this. Prabhupada explains in the purport. More than we feel to go back to Krishna, Krishna is feeling for all of us. Therefore, He is supplying all our necessities, though we disobey Him. So many people don't believe in God in this world. They deny God, they offend God, they disrespect God. But for all of them, the strength to do that is supplied by God Himself. He is extremely merciful. He wants us to go back to Him. Therefore, He displays the colorful pastimes to attract us. This is His method. See, if there is one TV channel, all of us know about the TV channels. And in the TV, when you switch on, there are very many channels. You can keep switching. One channel will be news, another channel some movies, another channel maybe some songs, another channel cartoon. The TV at home, television at home, supplies the necessity of everybody at home. Now from the past few years, after we have a smartphone era, the problem is less. Otherwise, at home, there used to be fight. The father wants to watch cricket match and the mother wants to watch a serial. And the child wants to watch a cartoon. Isn't it? We all have seen that era. People, I think the next generation will not see that because that necessity is not there. They can watch in their mobile phones. However, the TV is supplying the entertainment to different minds at a home in different ways. Everybody is not liking the same. Very rarely everybody likes the same at home. Everybody has their liking. Now Krishna, the Supreme Lord, He wants to attract us towards Him. He knows that we are not interested in Him. Now how to make us interested towards Him? This is a big challenge in front of Lord. The big challenge in front of Krishna to convince us, to attract us towards Him. That is why in this particular Leela, Sri Krishna is called Leela Purushottam. He has done so wonderful Leelas which can attract different kinds of people. The Krishna has enacted a Leela like a king. For some people, the powerful kings are very attractive. Shaurya. Therefore, people follow their fan pages of great hero, powerful person, rich person. There are many people who follow them. So Krishna is a king in the Dwaraka. He was acting so powerfully that he would defeat all the enemy kings. He killed so many demons. A lot of power he is showing. Aishwarya he is showing. Opulence. 16,000 palaces. 16,000 palaces bedecked with the jewels and gold. Very rich, very attractive. The Krishna is. So some people get attracted to Krishna that way. What about those people who don't get attracted to the wealth? See, in all incarnation, Krishna has not done this. The Supreme Lord has not done this. In Krishna, incarnation is very special. That is why. There is a relationship relished by people. This relationship is called Dasya Rasa. The master and servant relationship. I want to serve the perfect master. Krishna was a perfect, powerful master in Dwaraka. So everybody want to serve him. So some people in that way got attracted to Krishna. Then Krishna performed another kind of wonderful pastimes as a small child in Vrindavan. Very attractive child. He would play around so wonderfully that anybody has little soft heart will get attracted to him. Sometimes everybody don't get attracted to children. But largely, children are very attractive and people like children. That's how the God has created. So as a child Krishna, he enacted very interesting pastimes. Krishna, as soon as the morning when he gets up, he would directly go to the Gaushala, the cow shed. And there is a small kid. He would play with the cows. When he little bit grew, he used to milk cows. And how was he playing with cows? And friends. And he and friends used to roll on the cow shed, all the cow dung on his body. Then after some time, he will go and let loose all the calves, the chain. So all the cows the calves are tied so that milking can happen. But this small Krishna goes and troubles. Krishna was a big troublemaker. Big troublemaker of Vrindavan. He goes to cow shed means he will create mess there. He will go open all the chain of the cows and create problem there. If the calves are not very playful, Krishna would go and hang on the tail of the calf. And that somebody is hanging on the tail of the calf starts running. For Krishna, it's a roller coaster ride. And he goes on behind, hanging on the back of the calf and laughing loudly. Very attractive pastimes. And he would go and steal butter from everybody's house. Yashoda used to give him big cup of butter and milk in the morning so that he does not go to others' house. He would take a little and hide it behind the door and he would go to others' house. And they were trying their best to hide the butter from Krishna. Different parts of the home they tried and kept, but Krishna somehow he will figure out where is that butter and steal that. Okay, if he steals butter for himself, they are not bothered. He will eat, he will give it to friends, he will give it to monkeys, he will make house a big mess. Everywhere butter, and at last he will break the pots. One Gopikas did, okay, let me, Krishna is short, let me hang it on the ceiling. They hung at the tall ceiling. And Krishna figured out that. He climbed and climbed. And he became angry. See, they hung at the ceiling. And intentionally he broke all the pots. But never Krishna accepted to Mother Yashoda that he is stealing butter. So many times complaints had gone. Krishna's complaint has gone to Yashoda. Your son is stealing butter. But Yashoda never got a proof. You know, in the court, to prove somebody as a criminal, you need a proof. Even somebody has seen, especially in a criminal case, to put somebody behind any punishment. If somebody says, I have seen him killing, that is not sufficient. More proof is required. Because it may be false also. So many times Gopika Astris, they came and complained to Yashoda, your Krishna is doing this. When Krishna, the Yashoda calls very angrily, and Krishna, is it so? Krishna stands so innocently in front of mother. Mother feels this child cannot do such things. And not only mother, everybody feels, no, he cannot do such things. Doesn't look like that, very innocent child. He acts so like this. So one day, one Gopika, she thought, I should somehow this time catch Krishna. She hid herself, she knew, she kept the butter. She was waiting for Krishna's to come. Only when I catch Krishna red-handed. Because when you catch Krishna red-handed, everywhere butter, mouth butter, everywhere. That time I should catch him and take him to Yashoda and show, look at now. That was her mission. And this time she was very successful. And Krishna was eating butter, enjoying butter with friends and monkeys, and she came and caught Krishna red-handed. She dragged Krishna. Come, let us go to your mother. Today I will show to your mother what you do. So many times we complained. As she dragged Krishna, went. And she told Yashoda, called near the home, she called aloud, Yashoda, come out. Yashoda came out. Yes, what happened? And she saying, look at your Krishna. I caught him red-handed. And Yashoda is saying, where is Krishna? Yashoda is saying, there is no Krishna, look at there. And she looks and sees it is her own son. Yashoda is saying, I think you all have become illusioned out of your envy towards Krishna. You're thinking like this simply. So she got frustrated. She went back holding her hand of the child back to home. After the Yashoda has gone out of the scene, again Krishna appeared with all butter in his mouth. He was doing this kind of magic, the Maya to all of them. To Mother Yashoda, he was innocent. He was very fearful of Yashoda Maya. And such a boy, how to catch? Yashoda Maya always had a doubt. These many people complaining means he must be stealing butter. But she is not able to catch him. So the children, they will tell lies. They don't accept. After many, many years, Krishna was a grown-up man, 16 years old. That time Yashoda once again asked Krishna, okay, that childhood, all things are over. Now no more complaints are coming about your stealing butter. Tell me one thing. I had this doubt. Did you really steal butter? At least now you tell me truth. That you stole butter? And Krishna said, no, mother. I never stole butter. They all stole my butter. Because he is the Supreme Lord. Everyone's butter belongs to him. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate. Everything is coming from Krishna. It is others' butter is also Krishna's butter only. So Krishna said, I am not stealing. They stole my butter. So Leela Manohara. And it is very attractive to some souls. And it is not so attractive to some people, little hard. See, Krishna is very merciful. As a king, he attracted somebody. Now as a small child, he attracted those who have Vatsalya Bhava. As a king, he attracted people who have a Dasya Bhava. As a child, he attracted the hearts of those who have Vatsalya Bhava. Then another kinds of pastime Krishna performed with his friends. With the friends, he is an absolutely ordinary friend, not God. And he did not, just like Yashoda, he was an ordinary child. He was an ordinary friend for everybody. And there is so much playing with Krishna, making fun of Krishna. They were doing all kinds of things. Sometimes they would say, Krishna, please open your mouth, close your eyes. They come and put some fruit in Krishna's mouth. Tell me now which fruit it is. They play with him like this. And sometimes they put some bitter fruit. Krishna says, what is this you have put? So they enjoy, they laugh. So this is how they used to enjoy so intimately with Krishna, the friendship. Like we have youth club, friends of Lord Krishna. So you want to become friends, that is another kinds of rasa, Sakhya Bhava. You see, all this is not there in all the avatars. You cannot go and tell Narasimha, close your eyes, open your mouth and I'll put some bitter fruit on your mouth. He will open your mouth and he will devour you. The same Lord, that Lord is in different mood. Krishna displayed varieties of attractive pastimes like this. Sakhya rasa. Then another kind of rasa which is even more exalted, Madhurya rasa. He was attracting all the gopikas in Vrindavan, stealing their clothes. That is why many times people don't understand what kind of God he is. Some women have gone to take bath in the river. Decent women, they're not any, they're good, mata. And he has taken their clothes. Shirharan. How can he do this? Your God has done this, you worship him. Today in newspaper, if you see somebody has stolen some woman cloth, will you worship him? Why do you worship this person? He has not only stolen cloth, he has told all those women, come in front of me naked, then I'll give you the cloth. Very difficult to understand. You worship such person? That is another attractive pastime of the Lord. All those gopikas worshipped the Katyayini, the goddess, so intensely that we want to have Krishna as our husband. Therefore, Krishna fulfilled their desires. This is all the greater understanding. However, but very attractive pastimes. Madhurya rasa, Vatsalya rasa, Sakya rasa, Dasya rasa, Shanta rasa. Just by hearing wonderful pastimes of Krishna, some people are very happy about it. Shanta rasa. All varieties of pastimes. For what reason he is doing? Kunti Maharani says, Bhavesmin klishyamananam avidya kama karma bhi shavanas paranarhani karishan niti kechana. Yet others say that you appeared. Kunti is saying to Krishna. Others say that you appeared for the sake of rejuvenating the devotional service of hearing, remembering, worshipping and so on, in order that the conditioned souls suffering from the material pangs might take advantage and gain liberation. Why you are come? Bhaves means klishyamananam. Klishyamananam means those who are suffering in the material world. Klishyamananam. Where bhave, asmin, in this world, repeated birth and death you are suffering, you are not realizing it. Anybody do not realize you are suffering in your life, you are not human being. You are an animal. Animals don't understand their suffering. Because of their ignorance, the human being must recognize that I am suffering. So, bhavesmin klishyamananam avidya kama karma bihi. Those who are with the avidya, in the nuisance, kama karma bihi, with lot of desires in the material world, day and day, working so hard, unnecessarily, thinking that I can enjoy more. And for them, Shravana Smaranarhani. Why have you come? Arhani, to give that opportunity for worshipping the Lord. Shravana, Smarana, Arhani. So for giving this opportunity to all of us, Lord appeared. To sing the glories, there should be a glorious pastime. To make a song, you should have various pastimes. If you just say God is great and you don't know the quality of God, how will you glorify? So Krishna performed various pastimes for our benefit, to attract us back to Him, back to God, so that we can end all of our suffering. So today is an opportunity to remember all varieties of pastimes. So the today, whole day, our time should be spent thinking of Krishna, chanting Krishna's holy name, whole day, as much as possible, because our mind is not very disciplined. It thinks something else. Easiest way to remember Krishna always is chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like this, always think of Krishna. If you also have time, you can open Krishna book. There is a beautiful book written by Prabhupada, the Krishna book. It is here. You can have a copy of this with you. Whenever you are sitting and having some time, you can keep reading the pastime of Krishna. You can chant Krishna's holy name. And you have nice opportunity to serve Krishna. He is standing in front of us. Come, serve me. He is giving so much opportunity for all of us to serve. Tirelessly we should serve Krishna. So we have no other work. Today is the day to reduce all our bodily requirement, to increase our service to Krishna. That is Sri Krishna Janmashtami Vrat. Our vrat is very simple. Our idea is that today I have taken a vow. Janmashtami day is for Krishna, not for me. For me, it should be very small in that, only for survival. The largely it is for Krishna. This body, this mind, this intelligence, everything, today I have sold everything, surrendered everything to Krishna. This one day you see. Then you will understand what is the value, what is the glory of surrendering to Krishna. So that way, in that mood, we should do devotional service. Let us not watch a cricket match. Let us not watch a movie. Let us not watch some reels. Let us not do any such things today. Let us focus on thinking of Krishna. If you have little time, chant Hare Krishna. Janmashtami Mahotsav ki, Shri Krishna Balaram ki, Shri Nitai Gauranga ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna.